I guess this part of the reason that I picked Planet Fitness was, to have Wi-Fi. I've been trying for 20 minutes to get it to connect. Tried everything. I've cut the phone off, cut it back on. I keep clicking this because it has an automatic save on it. I keep trying to change that. It won't let me. Try it again. It's not going to work. So I've been stretching my hip out. So I started with side lunge. Stretch this hip out. It's my trouble hip. Yes, that's right. I already got a troubled hip. And I'm not even that old. If it hurts this bad, I can only know it's going to hurt when I'm 50, 40. I stretched it out good. I did a lot of front and side raises. Just moving it as much as possible. So I've been doing that for about 10 minutes. Let's go lift something. I need to do something. I feel like we haven't really done much in the past couple of weeks because I've been hurt. We can do some legs, definitely. So this is, I'm not doing cardio. I'm actually trying to gain weight. I need to gain about 12 pounds. And actually, we're already halfway there, you guys, because I'm at 128 now. And I'm tall. So, hello. I'm at 5-ish. So, how does this work? Ooh. This is the leg extension. I haven't used one before. This one's a little bit different than the typical Planet Fitness extension machine. They usually have 2 or 3 different ones. We're going to start off light with just 50. It does not have a counter on it. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me when I'm whispering? Because I have my earphones in so that you guys can hear me. So I hope that they're working. You know, I'm not going to count. We're just going to fall out. This does not hurt my hip or anything, so this is good. It's exactly what I was looking for, was something that was still working out. I could feel the burn, and I'm feeling it, but also is not going to put a strain on my body since I'm already injured. I don't know how many that was, but I am burning all here. Let's go ahead and push out a few more. All right. Make sure you're stretching between your sets. That includes everything: arms, ankles, wrists. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and There we go. Cut off all the noise. So this leg extension, it usually has three places for you to adjust. One is going to be the back, and you can scoot this piece back. That's going to be for taller people. If you're a small girl like me, then you're going to have it all the way up. It's going to have one spot for you to move the thing on the bottom, this, and then it's going to have one for you to move the whole device itself up or down, like forward or backwards. And then you want to pick a weight. And if you're a beginner, you're probably going to be doing like 10, 20 pounds. Don't feel bad. It's not about the weight. It's just about getting in here and getting started on your journey. Getting in here is half the problem. You know what I mean? You're taking on half of the task by just getting in here. On this set, I'm clenching my muscles so that I feel it throughout the whole leg. There comes a point where you can sit in your workout where you're getting the best reps. You can actually feel that you're getting a really good pump in. And you know what muscles to isolate when you start going to make it more beneficial for your body. Oh, God. Okay. I love this shirt. My abs, it's freaking crazy. It's so crazy. Oh. Okay. Let's do it again. We're gonna do at least 2 more sets, and then we'll be this. But I am gonna take it up 20 pounds. Actually, we're gonna go to 65. So I took it up 15. One more. Y'all, if you can't walk after that, you're doing it right. Ouch. Okay. Take a caffeine break. These pants are way too big. It's okay. Comfortable. They're thin. I don't know what brand they are, but I got them at Goodwill, like everything else I buy. They got the emblem on it. What emblem is that? Who is that? Is that Datsun or something? It's IUGA or O. I feel like when I Googled, they were like $100 pants. All right, last set. Okay. We're going to go up on the weight again. I'm going to take that 5 pounds off, and I'm going to add another 10. So, no, we're going to go up 5 pounds. So I'm going to go from 65 to 70. And we're just going to get through as many as we can. We're going to go until failure. I'm okay. I'm okay. Ooh, okay. God, that feels so good though. It feels so good. Oh, that's making it worse. I keep hearing something. I'm like, what is that noise? The TV. The TV is on like super low, and it feels like I keep feeling like my headphones are on. Like something is playing. It's the TV. Y'all, that got the back of my legs too. Oh, it does say it's for it, but I notice it on the top. I notice it in my somebody thanks for your comments. Um I feel it in the front part. What is this called? Jesus Christ, my brain fart. My quads. My quads. I feel it in my quads. And when I get done, it feels like I'm like like I'm all pumped up. Like I've been I don't know how to explain it. When you get done doing it like that, it feels like your calves have been, I mean, not your calves, but your quads have been inflated, okay? And it's hard to walk. That's how you know that you did a good job. And please don't do what I do because you'll, okay? I'm just showing you guys how I've lost the 70 pounds. I'm just being sure that I'm not a licensed personal trainer. I just know what's worked for me. And y'all know that my stuff is a little unconventional. So don't do what I do, please. Wipe this down. I think this guy wants it. We'll get this out the way. That's super wet. Here, let me get that off for you because it's like super wet. There you go. You're welcome. Oh, all these young kids are starting to come into the gym. You guys can always fall down fitness. If you want it to be, fitness can be your best friend. You just got to get in there. That's the hardest part. Once you get in there, half the feat is over, you know? I love seeing the younger generation inspired by fitness. You see a lot more of them than old heads like me in here, and that's really sad for the future because that means that the kids are coming, but the parents of the kids are not. And we all know the obesity rates in the States right now. So uh, make it a family thing. Take your kid, go to the gym with your kid. Make it a family thing, you know? I think you should. I think that it would be beneficial for both of y'all. That boy looked young. He looked about 10 years old. Ah, okay. So we're just going to do some simple bot squats and see if it hurts my hip. If it hurts my hip, I'm going to be done. My hip actually is not hurting right now. It only hurts when I sit in a certain position, like when I'm sitting in the truck and I'm driving. Somewhere in here, it starts to hurt down in the ball of the hip. So I've got to take it easy, but I definitely can't do nothing with this shoulder. Ah, that's a lot lighter than the other ones I'm used to. And on 50 pounds, the bar should be 20. Yeah, I think it's 20. I think it's 20. So 25 and 25 plus 20 is going to be 65. Yeah. Y'all, I'm not the best. Somebody explained to me, and there went all my people. It's the Wi-Fi. I hooked onto the Wi-Fi. When I hook onto the Wi-Fi, my phone does not work. Make it make sense. Feels really good. That hurts my hip. That's what's hurting my hip. When I go down, it feels like somebody is stabbing me through the glute, all the way through my pelvis. So I can't do that. That sucks. I was going to do glute bridges on here too, but it's hurting too bad, you guys. I can't do that. It's hard for me to take rest days when I'm so motivated, you know? And I want to get it done because of all the progress that I'm seeing in the mirror. But then I'm injured and I can't. Sucks. I love these pants. I don't think I've ever worn them because they're bigger. They look good if they like fit, but they're cute. They're way big. But they're super baggy too. They're not bad. I think they're cute. My abs look ripped. That's crazy. Let's wipe this down and then let's try some more machines. I wanted to see if I could do that, but my hip, it's too bad. The last time that it hurt and I just pushed through it, I ended up hurt the next day. So I'm not going to do that anymore, but I will do some light lifting that is not, that I, I'm not feeling the leg be manipulated or whatever. If it's not hurting, then it's fine. But once again, don't do what I do. We're going to drink the rest of this, and this is it for the day for caffeine because we've already had like 1,000 milligrams. So much so that my lips are dry. Never learn. And I literally walked in here with 4 drinks. I walked in with my arms completely full of drinks. Oh, I was talking to this girl in the locker room. She was really nice, you guys. I love when I meet people and they're really nice. She was taking selfies in the mirror and she goes, "I'm sorry." And I said, "No, girl, you're fine." I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "I don't want to be in your picture, in your way." And she's like, she starts talking to me. She says she plays basketball in high school. She's a high school teenager and she looks like a grown woman. I mean, just really, really sweet and beautiful girl. And we were just chatting, and I told her, I said, "You don't need to lose weight." She didn't. She is a very tall woman. So, tall women, y'all give yourselves a hard time. Listen, baby, you're taller. You're going to weigh more because you're taller. Like, I had friends in high school, girls, that were so harsh on themselves because they were taller women and they were always suffering from some kind of eating disorder because they were trying to be my size. But I'm only 5'3" to 5'5". So if you're 6 foot tall, baby, it's impossible. You'll die before you make it to 115. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. And she's so pretty. And I said, "You don't need to lose weight at all." I said, "You are the perfect size, and don't let nobody tell you any different." Okay, honey. So we're gonna do some leg curls. I'm gonna see if it hurts. Yeah, it's just, I can't imagine the pressure that these young girls have nowadays. Like, when I was going to school, I was a tomboy till I was like 20. Okay. So, because of the fact that I didn't watch a lot of TV and have outside stuff influence in my upbringing and my mind, I wasn't heavily involved in makeup and looking cute. And I didn't even know what cute was until I was kidnapped by my abuser. So, I can't imagine what these young girls have today as far as Instagram and Snapchat, and they see it, they're on it. Everybody's youngins is on it, so they got that outside influence in how they view themselves, and it's so messed up because I see so many beautiful people out here on a daily basis, and you can tell that they're not happy with themselves. You can tell that the social pressures are affecting them. um, and so when I have these conversations with girls that are younger than me, I just try to encourage them to love themselves because you are the only one that's going to do that, babe. You have to you got to love you before anybody else can love you. And if you don't do it in that order, you're going to be in a toxic ass relationship with somebody. So you got to love you before you can let anybody love you. And you got to love you before you can really love anybody else. Um, this machine's broke. I had to do that by hand. It's just a rusty old screw. I didn't get cut, but it's okay. I hope I don't get tetanus. All right, let's try this. Ooh, feels good. I agree, Quinky Dink. It is very hard to walk away from somebody, especially if it's somebody that you're in love with, been in a relationship with, whether it's family. It is very hard. That's the hardest problem. And I think that if you grow up in a home where toxicity is the norm, you don't even realize till later in life that your relationships is toxic and that, you see what I'm saying? It's just like a continuous circle of self-abuse by getting into relationships you should have never got into, but you didn't know any better because you saw your family in the same types of relationship your whole life. Super short. I look like I got, yeah. Oh, it does kind of look like I got like midget legs with big feet, like clown feet. So we are at 50, and I'm not really, you're going to feel the burn on the back side of your calves, like right here. I'm not really feeling the burn, and I'm quite easily lifting this. So I'm going to pump it up. I shouldn't be able to jerk that up like that. We're going to move to 60, and this does have a counter, but as you can see, it does not work. That feels better. All right, let me put this somewhere. There we go. Sorry, you're not gonna be able to see me half the time, but whew, I want to set up. I like to grab it and do it a little different. This is what is going to get that shape right under your butt. So your butt and then your thigh, you know how the back of the thigh has a little shape to it? This is what's going to do that. Okay, I need up. Right here, there's going to be a little shape, you know? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the little cheerleaders that cheer all the time. They got that little, it's your butt, and then your thigh has a little hump. Yeah. And I do have that, but y'all know that I don't really show my ass on here like that. You know, you guys, oh, there we go. I'm 5'10". Well, if you have belly fat, you need to start with cardio. So you should start walking. If your legs are not strong enough to support your body weight while running, then walking is a great cardio, especially if you can hit the incline. See, you have to lose the fat before you can tone. So cardio. If you want to lose weight, you need to be doing cardio. So running or walking. Walking, if you have problems with your feet, your knees, and your hips. I say this because my grandmother used to have health issues with her hips, her back, her knees. And so if you're over, hypothetically, if you're a girl my size, uh, 5'5" or 5'3", and you weigh 200 pounds, you need to start off slow. You don't need to go running down the road, honey. You're going to hurt yourself. Being that big, you have to start off slow. So an incline, doing some cardio, maybe the elliptical, any kind of light weights like these machines, any of these are really good, but you don't want to overdo it. You have to start slow and then go big. But if you have 50 pounds of weight that you need to lose, you need to start with cardio. Now, if you start lifting, the byproduct will be that you get fit and lose weight as well. But it's better for you if you've not had any physical activity in years to start slow with something like the Stairmaster, the elliptical. You don't want to just jump in here and start lifting a full program of weights. You'll get hurt. But also, if you're wanting to tone, weights are perfect for you. If you want to lose fat, then you need to be doing cardio. You got to get heart rate up. And also, you're not supposed to be rocking like I rock these things, just to be clear. But once again, I'm just showing you how I barely know what I'm doing, and it's possible. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I suffer from anxiety, crippling anxiety, depression, PTSD, CPTSD, and I'm able to get in here and do it, you know? We're going to have to go down. Oh, we're going to go back down to 50. I should have just stayed there. I get ahead of myself. I get excited about working out, you know? Even the swimming pool, yes, get in the swimming pool, Ryan. That's great for you. There's always going to, Cat, you're funny. There's always going to be at least one douche canoe in the chat. I've never heard that before, a douche canoe. I'm trying to envision that. Does it look like does it look like a summer's eve? Yeah. Bystander, that's better than nothing. Yes, you can. You can absolutely do muscle training for weight loss. But I'm saying if you're trying to lose weight quickly, the best thing to do is hit cardio and light weight train, maybe 1 or 2 times a week. Light weight training, but your main thing needs to be cardio. I lost altogether over 70 pounds, but I started running 5 miles a day and I trained 5 days a week. So I was hitting 25 miles a week. I was running. So if you hit that hard like that, you come in, you put you on a movie, you can. I used to like to warm up for about 5 minutes and then I would run for 2 or 3 minutes. Y'all have been on the treadmill with me before, remember? I like to sprint and then like to walk. And then I like to sprint and then I like to walk. That gets that heart rate up and it also doesn't like overexert you because you're getting a rest in. But I would do that for 5 miles. And sometimes I would just go in there. I would be so hungover because I was living in Jacksonville, Florida at the time. I would be so hungover that I could barely walk. And I would just, it was my punishment for drinking. So I would walk the 5 miles while watching a movie. And I lost weight super quick. I also changed my diet though. I didn't start weight training until I got down to like 130 because that's where I wanted to start like toning up. And now I've lost so much weight that it's been hard for me to put it back on. I'm actually at my goal weight, like perfect, but I would like to put on 10 pounds. Like I'm happy where I'm at, but I would look good with 10 pounds on my ass. And that's what we're working towards. I took it back down to 50. So did y'all know that in your lungs, so your lungs are like imagine two balloons. You get bad visualization, Brooke. Imagine two lungs that are the shape of lima beans. That's what your lungs look like, all right? But inside of your lungs, there's all of these vessels that also take in oxygen. Listen, y'all, science. I love that shit. But anyways, there's a trick that you can do for running that opens up your airways. So it's just deep breathing that you hold until the point you feel like you're going to pass out. So you just take in air, hold it to open up all of those vessels. And doing that 5 or 6 times before you start running will absolutely help you when you're on the treadmill. It'll help you run longer. It'll help you run faster. It'll help you breathe better, ultimately leading to you running longer. And sometimes I do it till I feel like I'm going to pass out. I don't know how many I've done, but I'm so sore. I want to do this so bad, but I can't. It's the shoulder press. My shoulder's messed up. We are going to do some lunges. I'm going to see if I can do them and see if it hurts my hip. It might help just to stretch it out. My girlfriend back in the day, she's a pharmaceutical rep. Hey, Mandy. Um, she loved this band. She's been to see them so much. She'd come home with all the merch from the concert. I think this is the band. It's Paramore, right? There was another one too that she was obsessed with. We were roommates when I got out of prison. Yeah, when I got out of prison, I went to live with Mandy. She's pretty cool. I miss my girl. It's gotta just feel so. It's been so good. It's just a little whiny for my tasting, like some of the Taylor Swift songs. And I go back. That one song makes me cry every time. December, I can't even listen to it. I turn into a blubbering, babbling brook, tears streaming down the stream. I go back to December. This thing be lying. What? What was the question? Sorry. I'm just gonna cut this off again because it's just the same shit, different day. People really are miserable out here projecting. Alright, my hip. Okay. Alright. Ouch. Oh, I'm scared to do the leg press because I'm scared it's gonna hurt my hip. I might do a couple minutes of the Stairmasters. I don't really like to do cardio because I'm trying to gain weight. Um, the only thing I see is like leg extensions. I can't do box squats because my hip hurts. Like an old lady. I'm just falling apart. Let's see if I can do some extensions. Hip extensions. Let's do inner thigh. They're absolutely different ones. So you have outer thigh. This is for the outside. You're going to be pushing outwards. You have inner thigh. You're going to be pushing from the inside out. It's outer. and inner. And then this glute extension, I don't use this. If you do, good for you, but I've never noticed a difference. Do you, boo-boo? Ow. So you can control which way they go, in or out. We're going to start from a full front. Why is it doing that? Oh, you got to go in. Jeez, I thought it was the other way. I thought you were going inside out. I know. Well, I don't want it that far back. Okay, lock it in. All right. I don't think I've ever used this one before, you guys. I know one thing. I got to put the weight up because I can barely feel that. So we're going to go to 80. I'm sitting at 105. Try to control. I definitely feel it, especially my glutes right here. I can also feel it on the inner part of my leg, my inner thigh. I really feel it on the inner part. I don't know what my count was, but I'm going till I can't. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, all right there. That's one of my favorite parts of my body. It has a little jiggle to it. It's like one of the few parts of my body that has jiggle, so I actually like that. I'm pretty sad nowadays, which is crazy. I wish my mama was alive to see the changes that I made, y'all. I miss her so much. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it at all. It just doesn't make sense. Here, I'll show you. I look crazy. I don't feel anything. Oh, are you supposed to stand up? I don't know how this works, you guys. I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, I think it's trash. Ooh, ooh, y'all, it is tight right here now. Ooh, let's do another one of these. Ooh, I feel that. Hold on to that thought. These are not the best pants for this because this is leather and so it's sliding because my pants are slippery. I'm gonna be sore. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yes. Okay. So I was already I was already starting to feel it back here, but now I'm really feeling it on the inner part of my legs. It's like tight. Because that's a lot of weight, it's almost half the stack. I'm not doing any more of those because I don't want to be so sore that I can't work this weekend. because I will be. I overdo it every time and then I end up hurt. This is actually, my shoulder came from my truck when I had my mattress on the floor. I was like, it's hard to get out of the floor. And I was lifting myself up from the front seat. I would just pull on the front seat. And that's how that happened. I've never been injured in the gym, thank God, knock on wood. Not once. So obviously I don't go too hard. But my shoulder has really been bothering me for weeks. All right, that feels really good actually on the inner thigh. Feels delicious. All right, let's go see what other machines. Maybe we can find something new. Oh yeah, let's try some cable kickbacks. Yeah, we'll do that. You want to sit? All right, we're gonna start off with 7.5 pounds because it's been a few. This is kind of raggedy as hell. It's all right. So this is how I do this. I take it, I slide it. You see how it's under that leather flap? There's a flap that lifts up. I slide it under the flap, and through at least 5 or 6 shoes. That's 1, 2. It's like 5. All right, so let's try it. Oh yeah. Sorry. I like to bend over. Oh, my hip. Nope, nope, nope. That must be what that's from. It must be from the cable kickbacks. Y'all, as soon as I lifted up and got all the way in the, like my foot was behind me, it felt like a butcher knife going through my hip. This one, oh yeah, there's something going on in there. Nope, 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 nope. Give him the socks. The socks. Oh. Something. So I guess I have injured myself. My hip. Something is going on with it. Deep down in there. All right. You know, we've been here for about an hour. I have. I've burnt 374 or 72 calories. So we don't have to be perfect. I've been here for almost an hour. I'm going to stretch this hip out and then I'm done because obviously I need to stay active because I'm hurt. I have been for like a week. It does feel good just to get in here and try to do something, stretch, you know. I should have probably just walked, but I'm not trying to wait. I'm trying to gain it. Thank you. I finished my exercise ring today, y'all. We're going to end this workout at exactly an hour. Good job.
Y'all,